just around me like you're giving me a hug.
Nice.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Dalton Tolliver with Seven Bridges Chiropractic. I'm here with one of my patients who's also my mother. She is coming in because she's having some numbness down her, is it your left?
My left.
Her left hand to your?
From shoulder all the way down.
To your pinky?
Not quite my pinky.
Okay, so just into your hand.
Yeah.
She has actually gone and had another evaluation besides chiropractic. But we haven't really done much, and she hasn't learned any of our upper back exercises. So I'm going to go through a short adjustment, and then we're going to go through neck exercises with her. So you can kind of see how I would teach somebody so that maybe you get a few more tips or pointers on how to do the exercises that we've already posted. So I'm going to start behind her like normal, loosen her up. But if you guys like these videos, please subscribe to our channel, click the like button on the video, and then hit the little bell so you get your notifications for the newest ones that come out on Wednesdays. So she's got a huge trigger point right here, which you can probably see. I can kind of roll on and off of it right here, and she makes some fun faces with it. So I'm gonna gently, just because I know her as a patient very well, she does not like deep, hard, like digging in soft tissue work. So we're gonna just loosen her up a little bit here, and then I'm going to do some cupping through here as well to help break up that adhesion in a different way. So you can break it up by pushing down on it, and then the other option is using the cup, and it sucks that up, helps bring fresh blood flow to the area, open up the lymph drainage system in that area as well. We do a decent amount of cupping in the office. I just don't think many of them have been on video lately.
Yeah, so tight.
Yeah. So she has had quite a few traumas to her neck throughout the years, between a TV bopping her on the top of the head, one of those big old school ones, not the nice flat screens we have nowadays, and she had a really bad car accident where a manhole cover came off, and she kind of did a 360 in a large truck. So, we might as well throw a third one in there. A horse reared up and landed on top of her. So yeah, quite a few. Go ahead and hang tight. So we use a little bit of lotion so that the cup moves easily. This has got a little bit of CBD in it to help with the inflammation, and a little bit of menthol for some cooling. You're good. So these cups are different than some of the other cups that you will see. Some you just suck with a little machine. This one helps for a little bit of malleability to move. Are you doing okay with that pressure?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And you can see little red dots that start to form in that area, showing the fresh blood flow. Then I'm going to go all the way up her neck on this side.
So tight.
Yeah. And then you'll see when I get to her hairline, it won't keep the suction. So we're going to go a little bit looser on this one, just so it's easier going up the neck.
And it does feel good. It hurts good.
But it's like a good hurt,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how most of our muscle release techniques in chiropractic are a good hurt.
And I'm naturally guarded anyways.
Yeah. Good. Go on your back for me.
That lotion smells really good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the best part.
So we don't actually use the normal like chiropractic technique that you'd be used to, the HVLA or high velocity low amplitude adjustment with her, just because she is so guarded and she lacks lateral flexion motion, and so you can't get her set up properly for her to get the relief from it. It actually makes her muscles spasm more. So we do a lot of soft tissue release with her. We use some decompression with the table, and then we'll also use the Activator sometimes. We also have her doing some blocks at home, putting a device here to help with her curve,
It
help
feels so good.
increase it to take some of that pressure off the nerve. You're tender right there. Yeah, so her first rib is restricted. I'm gonna have you slide down on the table just a little bit. Good. I'm gonna adjust that, and then we're gonna do a little bit more mobilization through your neck. This one here, reach this one around me like you're giving me a hug. Nice. That was really nice. Let me check your other side too. Good. And then I'm just gonna do like mobilization, move at every segment of her neck. Start nice and low.
Oh, that is tender. Does feel good.
Go on your belly for me. So I don't know if you guys have seen this. I don't use it super frequently in the office, but it's called an Activator. This is an old school one. They have much newer ones, but they all do the same thing. So if it still works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So here I'm gonna find her neck joint. I'm gonna move her hair around just so you guys can see it a little better. We're gonna feel that joint in the lower part of her neck. Put that there and then click. We're gonna come up one more segment. Good. Doing okay with that?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use it on that first rib as well. We're gonna go straight down and in. Good. All right, now I'll have you come up to a seated position. Let's look at your mobility a little bit better, see how that is. I know we should have shown it at the beginning of the video, but we didn't.
Yeah, it's not great, but let's see how it is now. Oh, that's better.
Good. And rotate the other way. Still a little stuck there.
And then there's not much sideways.
All right, so we're gonna work through our neck and upper back exercises with her. These I have never taught her, so you're gonna see how she can do them and if we have to modify anything with them, because not everybody can do them exactly how I do them or how the pictures show. So first what we wanna do is we wanna sit in good posture, shoulders over hips. You don't have to sit like a stiff board, but something that's kind of relaxing but in good posture. And then our goal here is to basically look like you're balking like a chicken. So what we want to do is you already have your head pretty far forward. And so if you guys are watching, most people already have their head pretty far forward here. And what we want to do is we want to work on bringing their head back over their shoulders. So we're going to look like we're balking like a chicken. And so you want to keep your upper body straight, keep your chin down. Perfect. Okay. Where are you feeling that when you're doing it?
I'm feeling it down the back of my neck and up to my
Perfect. That's where we want to feel it.
blades.
So in this exercise, you can feel it anywhere from right here at the insertion part of where your skull comes into the base of your neck, and you can feel it all the way to between your shoulder blades. So we're going to do 30 total of those.
Okay. So is this where my head should be?
Your head should be actually a little bit further back than that, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't think I could actually get it back.
And I mean, if we looked at an x-ray of your neck, you're going to have a reversal of curve. So you're actually cheating right now. There you go. So you want to make sure that here stays nice and still. Good.
You wouldn't think that it would be tough, but
It's tough.
so tight.
So one thing, so you're starting to fatigue out and you're wanting to move your whole body. I'm
Yeah.
actually going to move you to the wall and have you do it that way too. So
Sit.
I'm going to have you sit on that. Your back is going to go to the wall. You're going to have sit good posture. So yep, butt and back.
Okay.
Your head shouldn't quite touch the wall when you're in that position. And your goal is to bring that chin back to touch your head to it and then lean back forward. Good. So if you feel like you're fatiguing out and your whole body is moving around, then we'll move to that.
This is easier. It creates helps me think of where I should
Be in space.
because I don't know where proper posture is anymore.
Yeah. And over time, I mean, proper posture, it's hard because everybody's built a little differently. But these are going to strengthen the right muscles to help support your posture where you're at.
Most of my problem is poor posture.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and come on off of that chair.
Okay.
So that's what I would say. If you're having a hard time and feel like your whole body's moving around when you're doing it, grab a chair, put it against the wall, use the wall as your support, and bring your head right back to the wall. And then as you feel comfortable, you can either move your chair away from the wall a little bit and work towards pushing your head back towards it, or even just taking yourself away from the wall altogether. Next exercise, I'm going to show you just so I can show you the posture first, and then I'll have you do it. Bottom is going to come out of the way. We want to rotate it like a scared dog.
Okay.
So you can't reach behind your low back. You don't want to be able to see.
Should be flat against the
Yep,
wall.
you don't want to be able to reach behind it. Head's on the wall, as much from your butt up to your head on the wall as possible.
Okay.
And then we're going to go arms like a W up to the shape of a Y and come back down. My assumption is your arms are probably going to get to like here, and your
Yeah.
right arm is going to be way worse than your left. But our goal, even if you can't touch the wall, is going to be to feel like you're pushing back towards the wall to the point you can.
So is that going to help release the tension that I have here?
We're going to do another exercise for that.
All right.
And then after the wall angels, we'll do the wall jacks. So back of your hands on the wall, come up, touch them together, and come back down.
Okay. It's
Come on
not
up and
gonna
try
look like
that.
What you're doing, but
But that's why I want to show them that it doesn't always have to look the same.
Okay.
So see your back's off the wall?
oh my gosh, this is difficult because my head wants to go like this.
Yeah, so keep your head neutral and then try and push your hands up as far as they will go.
This is not easy. And I also
And
had
then back
shoulder
down.
surgery too.
But that's been a year.
Yeah. Oh, see, my back wants to arch.
Yeah. So I would rather
Gotta
you
readjust
keep...
myself. It's not easy.
Yeah. Let's try it one different way. Go ahead and lay on your back for me.
Okay.
And we're going to do the same thing, but with you laying down so gravity's helping you.
Oh, that would be. All right,
And now
so-
push straight
So
up.
now I need to make sure my back is
Back is
arching.
straight. The best way to do it is going to be by bending your knees so that your feet are flat on the table.
Oh yeah. All right.
And then now you'll be able to have that the
So
less of an
doing a
arch.
Y.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's pushing my shoulder. This is much better.
Yeah. So as you can see, I try it standing up first with all of my patients because some surprise me. They can really do it well. And then like here, she just wasn't capable of doing it against gravity because gravity is heavy. So we will use gravity in our favor here
Yeah,
to...
this is so much better.
Yeah. And then I'm going to roll out of your way and I want you to do it like a jumping jack.
Okay. So down to my side and then back up.
Yep.
Oh, this actually feels good. I don't know how many I'd be able to do because my back is going to spasm, but
Yeah, so our goal is to get to 10. We don't have to get quite there right off the bat, but that is the goal.
so in essence, would I want to do multiple sets of 10 throughout the day?
Yes, because if we do 3 sets of 10 right off the bat, you're going to be so sore and your back's going to kind of spasm up. You're
This
going to
actually feels great.
hate me. Versus if we split on breakfast, lunch, and dinner, we're going to have you be able to complete them properly as well as not be as sore and your muscles can work
This feels
and
great.
relax. Good.
This feel
And
good. Okay.
then come on up off the table. The next one we're going to do is going to address this area right here where she was saying she had that concern. So we're going to come to a door frame. We're going to put arms here. We're going to take one foot and take a step forward and bend that knee so that our body moves forward onto that leg. The thing we don't want to do is both feet stand back here, lean forward into it because you're actually going to make your pecs spasm more than they're going to release.
Okay.
So go ahead and try
Start
that.
out even with the frame
Yep.
and then step
And
forward.
then one step forward and bend that front knee just a little bit.
Oh yeah.
If the front knee bend is a little too much, you can always stand straight up where you're not.
Yeah, it does feel good though.
Yeah.
But I can see.
And
how.
so actually
am
I want-
counting to.
I want this arm to move down just slightly.
Okay.
There you go. You're going to count to 30.
Oh, all right.
So I will let you know you're about 10 seconds in right now.
And is my head projected forward or?
I want your head back. You're pushing your belly forward too a little too much.
my
There you
hips-
go.
My hips need to go back.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, that changes everything.
Yeah.
But it does feel good.
Awesome. And then one that we've kind of modified from yoga that we'll do, I'll have you back up into the room for me, and I'll have you stand right here with your hands here on the wall.
Like this?
Right next to each other. I'm going to do it right next to you. Hands just about shoulder width apart.
All right.
And then you'll take a step back with both feet. Good. And we're going to fold at your hips.
Oh, yeah.
So very similar to downward dog, but it takes all the stress off of the shoulders. So we're able to get a good stretch down the arms. With her head leading forward, we'll get a good stretch through that mid back as well. Is that where you're feeling it?
That feels good in my calves too.
Too. If you feel it too much in your hamstrings and in your calves, move your hands up the wall for me, and it'll take that pressure off.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah.
Is this to a count of 30?
Yep. I will let you know when you're at 30. Still feeling that down the arms and in the upper back?
Heck yeah.
Perfect. All right, and then we have one last one. You're good to come on up. I will show you it first, and then we'll have Miss Lauren stand on that side so we don't have any issues. But it's going to be a modified version of the cat-cow. So hands are directly under our shoulders, knees are directly under our hips. We're going to push our hands into the table, really rounding through our upper back. And then we're going to let our belly sink down, and we want to try and bring our shoulder blades down and back together.
Looking straight down, am I?
You're going to look straight down when you first push your hands in, and you're going to look up when your shoulder blades come together and your low back sinks down.
I think that feels good.
So go ahead and try that one for me. Good. So this is what everyone loves. This is what everyone loves to do. They want to put their hands really far in front and their knees really far back, but you want them directly under, just like that, and just like that there. So you want to be able to draw a 90-degree angle both at your hips and your shoulders. Perfect. So really round through here, pushing those hands in. Awesome. And then you want to feel this with your shoulder blades.
Pull them in.
There you go. Down and back.
Never done it right.
Good. And then go ahead and rotate. So this is actually a little bit modified from a normal cat-cow, but you want to feel like this shoulder blade is being put in this opposite back pocket. Same thing in the other way. Good. And we'll do 10 of those, or as many as we can do.
Yeah.
Good. Awesome. Well, while she's finishing up those, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Go ahead and subscribe to our channel, like this video, comment below if you enjoyed a video like this that's a hybrid, and we'll try and do a few more. I know this is going to be a little longer of a video, and some of you guys have been asking for that, so we're excited for you guys to see this.